Hey y'all, it's the Arm Dude here. Hey, if you have your own fleet of delivery vehicles and you need some help managing that stop activity, whether they be deliveries or pickups or even service stops, then stay tuned to this video where I'm going to cover some tools that are available as part of our routing option for ARM. This includes things like a dashboard that will help notify us whenever we have new contracts out there that need to be routed. A dispatch board where we can manage our routes, our stops, even mapping them out. That's all included in the routing piece as well. So keep watching and let's go check out some of the routing tools. The routing tools provided with the ARM software consist of a number of pieces. Let's take a look at the first piece, and this is the contract routing inquiry screen. Now think of this as a dashboard. This is something that your dispatcher would be watching throughout the day to see whenever new contracts have been added and needed to be routed for delivery or pickup. Now what we'll see is there's a little counter boxes over here, and I can see that I have one unrouted contract and 4 contracts that have already been routed. Now if I come down to this portion of the screen, I'll see that these last 4 contracts are the ones that are already routed, and the top one here is the one that needs to be routed. Now to do this, I can go out and create a new route using the build route functionality, which we'll do right now. We're going to go in, we're going to create a new route, and we're going to give it a driver, and we're going to pick the truck that's going to be used. Okay, so I'm going to use the demo truck, and we'll tell it to accept. Now currently there's no stops on this route, so I'm going to go ahead and add contract 1531 and have it routed now for delivery. Now if I close out of this quick route entry screen, what we'll see is it'll go ahead and now we show that all 5 contracts for the day have been routed and there's no remaining unrouted contracts. Now let's take a look at the routing dispatch center. I'll go ahead and refresh this to show the route that was just created. And what we'll see is I actually have 2 delivery trucks out for the day. This first one is being driven by Clark Haley, and then Tommy Williams is driving the second truck. Now in this case, let's take a look at this first route. What we'll see is I have 4 different stops that are out there, and you'll notice there's a variety of colors represented in this row. Now if I click on this, it'll pop up the legend. This allows you to go in and assign colors to various stop categories. Okay, these are the color schemes that I'm using for my system. Now there are a number of things you can do from the routing dispatch center once a route is already existing. Let's say for example that I wanted to take contract 1527 and I want to move that to Route 121 and have that be my second stop. To do that, I would come to the move stop. We're going to move it to Route 121 and we're going to make it stop number 2. I'll go ahead and tell it to proceed, and now that we've seen that this has moved over. Now when I showed you the legend, you could see that the red or the maroon color indicates that it's a late stop. That's because if I look at the stop properties, you'll see that the latest stop sign, which was really pulled from the contract whenever we were doing the entry, is set for 2:02 p.m. Let's change that and say the latest stop time is 4 p.m. I'll go ahead and tell it, and now you'll see that it's now marked as my current stop and no longer indicates that it's a late stop. Now you can do some number of things. I can complete a stop, I can add a stop, insert, or move like I've already shown you. And then if I come over and look at the routes, I can always go in and complete a route or delete a route. If I want to do the route properties, it'll tell me who my driver and such is and gives me an opportunity for additional information as well. Lastly, if you can go out and map the route, that'll pop up MapQuest, and in the order of the stops it will go out and create your direction list for you. And that does require MapQuest to be installed on your machine for that. We hope if you have a need for this that some of these features will help improve your efficiencies and reduce your overall cost associated with routing, deliveries, and pickups.